People think moments arrive loudly, that they knock, announce themselves, make sure you notice them. But the moments that change you most, they don't do that. They slip in quietly, disguised as ordinary days, like Christmas. It was winter in South London, the kind of cold that sits heavy in the air, turning the sky the same dull shade of grey it always does this time of year. Outside, the world felt distant, busy, demanding. But inside our house, everything was warm, safe, familiar. The kitchen was already alive before anyone said a word. Steam clung to the air, softening the room, fogging the windows just enough to blur the outside world. The oven door opened and heat poured out like a breath, carrying the smell of herbs, butter, and time spent doing things properly. My granny lifted the turkey with hands that never shook, golden, perfect, like she'd done it 1,000 times before, because she had. The table was already full, not just food, but effort. Roast potatoes, vegetables, stuffing, sauces, desserts waiting their turn. There wasn't an empty space left, yet somehow everything belonged exactly where it was. That's my granny. She doesn't rush, she doesn't panic, she just knows. Since my mum passed, she's been the one holding everything together without ever saying that's what she's doing.
Can someone come in here and grab this turkey, please?
She called out for help, calm, firm, certain she'd be heard, and she was. My brother burst through the doorway like it was instinct. No questions, no hesitation. He lifted the turkey and carried it toward the dining room, steam trailing behind him. He's always been like that, solid, steady, the kind of person who moves forward without needing to be told where to go. The dining table was waiting, long, set perfectly, plates aligned, cutlery placed just right, empty chairs pushed in, patient. At the head of the table sat my dad, straight-backed, phone in hand, listening to a church sermon like it was the only thing in the room. He was there, but not really. Typical of my dad, present in body, focused somewhere else. Outside, Layla was walking up the garden path, gift bags in her hands, Christmas decorations framing her steps. She paused at the door, just for a second, then rang the bell. I didn't wait. I ran down the stairs, heart already ahead of me. When I opened the door, the cold rushed in, but it didn't matter. I pulled her close, kissed her, and for a moment, everything felt lighter, like the noise of the world had been turned down. Dinner came together the way it always does, plates filled, laughter bounced off the walls, conversations overlapped. This was Christmas for us. It had been this way for years now, ever since my mum died. Her photo watched from the wall, smiling, frozen in a moment that never moved forward. She'd been sick for as long as I could remember. I didn't know her the way my brother did. Most of my memories of her were through a lens, camcorders, home videos, her always recording like she was afraid the moment might disappear if she didn't capture it. There were things I wanted to ask her, things that only matter once you grow into them, questions I didn't even know how to form back then. That's when my dad's phone rang. The sound cut through the room in a way nothing else had. He answered, stepping slightly away, his expression shifting as he listened. When he came back, the room felt different, quieter. He told us the call was from someone none of us knew, an old friend of my mum's, someone she trusted, someone she'd sworn to secrecy. She'd asked them to wait, until now. They'd been given instructions, dates, times, and today, Christmas, was the moment everything was meant to be released. I'm gonna be 18 in a couple of weeks, and I guess this was the time she wanted to share. My mum had left behind videos, messages, not just one, but many. One for all of us together, and others meant for each of us alone. We gathered. The room felt smaller somehow. My dad pressed play. My mum's face appeared on the screen, alive, smiling, like no time had passed at all.
Hello, my precious family. If you're watching this together, then first of all, Merry Christmas. I can imagine the looks on your faces right now, confused, shocked, maybe even a little upset with me. And that's okay. I understand. I need you to know something before anything else. This wasn't done lightly. Nothing about this was rushed or accidental or last minute. Every word you're hearing right now was chosen with care. I've known for a long time that this day would come. Not the exact date, but the time, the right moment, the moment when you would be ready to hear me, and when what I had to say would finally make sense. I didn't want my voice to interrupt your lives. I wanted it to meet you where you are. That's why I waited. You see, while I was still here, I spent a lot of time recording. You all remember that, the camcorders, the little red recording light. You probably thought I was just capturing memories, but I was also preparing messages. Conversations I knew we wouldn't get to finish. Words I knew you'd need later. Not then. I organized everything carefully. Different folders, different access points, different spaces, so each of you could come to me privately when you needed to. There isn't just one message. There's a shared space where I speak to all of you together, because you are a family, and some words belong to all of you. And then there are personal spaces, private folders, messages meant for one heart at a time. You'll each receive your own access, your own path back to my voice. Not so you stay stuck in the past, but so you never feel alone in the present. You can come back to these messages whenever you need to. There's no schedule, no order, no pressure. Some days you'll listen and feel comforted. Other days you might listen and feel angry or sad or overwhelmed. That's okay too. These messages aren't here to replace conversations we didn't get to have. They're here to continue them in the only way I still can. To my love, thank you for carrying what I could no longer carry, for leading, even when you felt unsure, for staying faithful, even when it was heavy. To my children, I've been watching you grow in ways you don't even realize yet. You're becoming who you're meant to be, not perfectly, but honestly, and that matters more than you know. And to all of you, together, please remember this. Life isn't shaped by the loud moments. It's shaped by the quiet ones. The ones where you choose love. The ones where you pause. The ones where you forgive. The ones where you keep going. I may not be sitting at that table with you tonight, but I am still part of this family, still part of your story. And whenever you need me, I'll be right here. I love you. Always have. Always will. Merry Christmas, my precious family.
I looked around the table at the faces I'd known my whole life, frozen, emotional, caught between grief and wonder. And in that moment, I understood something. This wasn't just about the past. It was about what comes next. Those quiet moments. The ones that don't announce themselves. The ones that change everything. Welcome to the Kairo's moments.